Hello everybody and welcome to Homebody. Geez, what an evening I've had. I already recorded like probably half of this game. But my mic wasn't plugged in properly, so it didn't record any of my audio. And that's not even the first time it happened tonight. I recorded about 4 hours of Pal World. God! Just God. Mic's way too loud right now. I keep just blowing it out of the water. So anyways, we're gonna try and record again. And we're trying to not lose any of the audio. I've done tests. I have done many tests to make sure that the microphone is fucking recording. I had to wait for that first minute to go by. Oof. All right. Without further ado, Homebody from the homegrown town of Game Grumps. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's just play the stupid game. All right. I've played a lot of this game so far, so if it seems like I'm breezing through things a little bit too quickly, I apologize. Part of me hopes that it's randomly generated in some ways. Maybe it's not. I'll find out when I go to try the first puzzle. Sitting at the side of the road because I'm scared. I don't want to go see my friends. Why would I want to go see my friends for? They hate me. Here I am in a glass case of emotions. It's more like a gun barrel. I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? It's a man standing in front of a ring light. 26 unread messages. 6:05 p.m. Face palm. That's how I feel. Face palm. Alright, you ready for me to read to you? Are you ready for me to give you a bedtime story that will most definitely keep you awake at night? Hey, Emily. You're not giving up already, are you? Yes, I mean, no, I'm on my way there, kinda. Are you panicking? Do you need to pull over? Already did, I'm at the side of the road. Already did what? Panicked? Or pulled over? Pulled over. I've got 26 unread messages from my friends. I know it's gonna be bad news. I've been sitting at the side of the road for 20 minutes just trying to stay calm. But I don't think I can handle it. I think I'm thinking about turning around. And you were hoping I'd give you permission? I would like permission to turn around, yes. Look, you're not going to a funeral. You're going to a cool old house to hang out with your friends and watch a meteor shower and get murdered. You do this every year and you always seem to have a good time. First things first, hands on the wheel, key in ignition, start driving. Okay. Kind of looks like that pole's like inside the car. There you go. Hopefully audio is loud enough. I don't know. I don't get dual audio tracks because Power Director's a pain in the butt. Emily, it feels like you haven't left the apartment in weeks. Being in the middle of nowhere and watching a meteor shower doesn't sound so bad, does it? It's not that. It's like they're sending me like pages and pages of instructions on how to get into this weird old house they rented. Like there's a keypad on the gate and Gary sent me the code, but I just know I'm gonna get locked out somehow and I'm gonna run out of gas trying to get back. The cops are gonna find me a week from now, a skeletal husk behind the wheel of my car, clutching my phone. You're spinning yourself in circles, Em. You're fine. You're safe. They miss you. I know they do. I'm just fucked up about it. I'm already like 4 hours late. It's gonna be another hour before I get there. I don't think another hour is gonna make things much worse. Would it hurt to just be honest with them about it? I don't know. I guess I just don't know how to say I wasted a bunch of time stalling because I didn't want to come and not make it weird. Things are already weird enough. I haven't spoken to any of them in almost a year. You really think they won't forgive you for that? I think it doesn't matter what I think. I think I'm panicking. Emily. What are you so afraid of? I'm afraid of getting killed. Why don't we just go this way? Why don't we just get back in our car and leave? Yeah, I know. Got the folder icon. Okay, yeah, it wants me to do, and then it's gonna be like, call back if you see this. We're going to the Kroger down the road. Sorry if we miss you. The gate combination is third number down on the post-it. See you soon. Keep out. I think it's the same. 8129. I don't know what happens if I try those other numbers. I never did. I guess as opposed to, like, they left the note, like, a bunch of ones, and then that way... But, you know, what's stopping somebody from just pulling up and trying all the codes? And pulling in and being like, ah, that's probably why somebody's trying to murder us. Hi. Hi. Hey, Cliff, you ding-dong. Oh, hey, Cliff. Hey, you could start a fire, you know. That was a freshly lit cigarette and you just tossed it. When I was a smoker, I would yell at you for that. I wouldn't actually yell at a person for tossing a full smoke, but I would have inside of my head been like, you wasteful moron. If you're gonna smoke, then smoke. There she is, the star of the show. You're finally here. Yeah, long drive, huh? It wasn't that bad. I think all in all, it was like 3.5 hours. Felt more like 6 from here. We were getting worried about you. My mom held me up. I stopped at my mom's place on the way over and she was being really clingy. You know how it goes. She kept finding little excuses to keep me there. If she's anything like mine, you probably had to reset her router a few times too. And hey, I take it you got my text message? Yep, all of them. Cool. We were worried you wouldn't be able to get inside. Did Pete have any trouble getting here? Actually, Pete isn't here yet. He's about 33 hours late. Yeah, he was supposed to be here last night. Worst of all, the owner of the house didn't want to let us in before everyone named on the rental was here. Yeah, like a server at Olive Garden, not wanting to seat us until our whole party had arrived. Took some convincing for him to let us stay. Is that why Mr. Ness gave us an hour of instructions on how to not wreck the place? I think he would have done that either way. He didn't strike me as the kind of guy who gets a lot of company. Not to be mean. Was that too mean? You're fine. Anyway, come on in, Emily. Make yourself comfortable. For real, we've got some catching up to do. How long's it been since I last saw you? Like, a year? Yeah, don't keep us waiting any longer. Hey, why don't I take your bag for you? Okay. Hey, everybody's really happy to have you here. I am too. Cold, dead-faced stare. Man, I'm gonna have to talk to everybody again. It's gonna be boring because I've already done it. Hi, Gary. Emily, I'm so happy you're here. Gary, I'm so happy you're here. How was the convention? It was good. I mean, exposure is worth something, right? Sure, exposure, right. Are you excited to get out there and see the Perseids? I guess so. Oh man, I'm so excited. I'm all shaky. I feel like I drank a ton of coffee, but I had to stop doing that years ago. Wow, you're pretty into space stuff now, huh? Oh, Emily, I don't know if this is a door you want to open. I've spent a lot of time on astronomy Wikipedia lately. It's a pestilence. Maybe some other time. Okay, so to start out, you're probably asking yourself, what didn't I say maybe another time? Okay, to start out, you're probably asking yourself, what the heck is a Perseid? What we call the Perseids are actually bits of junk that fall off a much bigger comet, the Swift-Tuttle. It has this whole cloud of bits that follows it around its orbit, and those bits get burned up in our atmosphere, hence the streaks of light. In fact, some of those little bits have been part of the cloud for 1,000 years. Neat. Isn't it? To think about how it went so far away just to come right back to see us again. Gary, we haven't really caught up in a while. How's the weekend been going? It's been good. Cliff has been a little clingy, but it's been good. Just hanging out and taking in the atmosphere. Not quite like old times, but I guess we can expect them to be. Can't expect them to be. Megan's been holding up well. I think so, but you know how hesitant she is to talk about what's going on with her. Not in like the weird, keep it a secret way Cliff does it. I think she doesn't want to burden people. It's weird how when you see people again for the first time in a while, they seem like exaggerated versions of themselves. But I know that's in part because I'm exaggerated. You guys already went out to watch the Perseids? Perseids? I don't fucking know. You guys already went out to watch the meteors? We went last night, yeah. It was a bummer not to have the whole group here, but it was good. Did you actually see a comet? Nope. I gave my eyes time to adjust and everything. Burn the stars into my retinas. Perseids are supposed to be at their peak this whole weekend, so it's not too late. Not the meteor shower. Not that the meteor shower is actually why we do this. Francine and Cliff both said that they saw one last night. Lucky ducks. Lucky ducks. Okay, I'm gonna catch up with everybody else. Wait, by the way, have you heard the house rules yet? Nope, I just got here. Funny, it feels like you've been here longer than that. The owner of the house left us this big binder of rules we have to follow. They're pretty basic, aside from some weirdly specific rules about silverware. The only part that really matters is that we're supposed to stay out of the cellar in the attic. I'm not here to rock any boats. Same. Also, you and me are going to be bunking together in the small bedroom next to the study. We're not going to be up to anything for a while, so you can get settled in. Talk to Megan. Hi, Megan. I don't want to make you uncomfortable, Emily, but I'm so glad you're here. Sure has been a long time. It really has. Not that it's anything for you to feel bad about. Francine was actually pretty worried you weren't going to come. She said you've been really busy with work lately. I guess I was also worried I wasn't going to come. Haha. Why? Oh, you know, deadlines for work that I'm doing. Well, I hope you're not pushing yourself too hard. You and Francine must hang out all the time since she moved out there, huh? Yeah, for sure. Speaking of which, sorry again that I'm so late. I haven't been in town for a while, so my mom is being needy. Geez, yeah, I hope she's holding up okay, but I mostly hope you're holding up okay. Anyway, we're still waiting on Pete. How's the trip been treating you so far? It's going okay. We've been having fun. It's good to see everybody. Everybody seems to have chilled out over the last couple of years. Even Cliff, though he's been a little testy as usual. Nature's cool and everything, but I think we're all getting tired. I would have been content to sit here and game the whole time. Cliff's been good? As opposed to straight up bad like he used to be. Yeah, he's been great. He's awkward as always, maybe more actually, but it's been good catching up with him. So I've been humoring him more than usual. What are you playing? This is a game called Purd Mystery. It's a super rare game that's mostly unlicensed copies like this one. I'm the little guy with a hat. I'm getting attacked by birds, I guess. They're throwing eggs at me. Wait, what is a purd? I don't know. That's what it says on the front. Pato. Other than that, they're irrationally violent. I don't know if they're different from normal birds. Is that the mystery the title refers to? I think it must be. I wonder what people at Grubsoft had in mind. Grubsoft? Never heard of them. I barely have either. From what I know, they're a splinter group that left another company and decided to make their own games, guerrilla style. They wanted to keep their identities secret since what they were doing wasn't exactly legal, but it seems like it limited their viability. Visibility? That's why nobody ever played per game. That and the game itself is kind of whack. It says it's an egg jump action game. Too bad that genre never took off. Said that it's an unlicensed game? Clone cartridges like these were popular in countries where the major consoles didn't get distributed or were too expensive. A lot of people had no way of knowing there was any other option. The bootlegs were the only choice. So people grew up with those instead of the real thing? Like a divergent cultural history or something? Exactly. I think it's super interesting. These things really flew under the radar. In the US, they're mostly remembered as a funny, shitty curio. But there are people like me who are just as interested in collecting them. As a funny, shitty curio? Nah, it's pretty earnest, for me at least. Retro collection is usually predicted on nostalgia, like recapturing the feeling of your childhood and getting back things that... Hold on, I'm taking a glove off. Things that you feel... Oh, there's something in my eye. I can't see the text. Boy, it took me 30 minutes to get here last time. We got here in 16. Getting back things that you feel... Oh, hold on. Retro collection is usually predicated on nostalgia, like recapturing the feeling of your childhood and getting back things that you feel you lost to time. The truth is, I didn't like my childhood, and I'm glad most of that stuff is gone. So you live vicariously through other people's shit? I mean, basically. Not shit, exactly, but yeah. The only things I'm nostalgic for are things that I didn't actually have. Things that I wanted but never got to touch, or things I never knew existed, like this copy of Purd Mystery. I'm excited to be able to play it while I'm here. Were you always planning to spend the whole trip gaming? I mean, I wouldn't argue with it, but no, I'm pretty psyched to see everybody. Purd Mystery was just here waiting for me when I got here. You can play it too, go ahead and give it a try. Video games really brought us together, didn't they? Yeah, games get a bad rap for being an isolating and depressing thing, but I owe a lot of good stuff in my life to them. Stuff like my friendship with you. That doesn't stop me from feeling like a fucking dork sometimes, but you know. Well, you know what? Video games have given me purpose. If it weren't for video games, there would be no YouTube channel. There's a lot of our lives in some of those old games. A lot of experience in places that never existed. Totally! I remember pouring so many hours into a single save of some of the most brutal old RPGs especially. Fear of death around any corner in those games really stressed me out. It makes me realize I was probably dealing with OCD way before I even knew. Oh, okay, so she's got OCD. I feel you. I remember one time I spent more time in a week in Morrowind than I did in my actual life, just falling asleep and waking up and going right back to Balmer or Dragonius or wherever. That was one of the first times I remember lucidly realizing I was depressed. I feel very understood right now. Same. It's sweet of you to check in with me, Emily, but you should say hi to everybody else. I'll still be here. Unless... Alright, let's go say hi to Dickface. Hey. Hi, Cliff. Oh, hey. Who are you again? Hey, Cliff. You're looking at me like you know who I am. I don't think you do. Cliff? Go away. Alright, you fucking asshole. Alright, let's read the rules. It's open to a page about the cellar and attic being off limits. It's weirdly personal about the invasion of privacy. It would go into these areas without permission. There's something about a fee for emotional damages. Okay, whatever. I have to piss. Okay, well, I mean, I'm not supposed to be able to go down here yet, but here I am. Well, fuck. So a lot of this is gonna be... There's a lot of stuff that I could just do right now. But... Examine that lock. Locking mechanism doesn't have power. The yellow cable leads from the locking mechanism into the other room. What did I just click? Looked outside of the game for a second. Didn't like that. So this is the power box. There's a strange power box mounted on the wall. It looks like it can provide power to one of the two cables that leave the box on the left and right sides, but the box itself needs to be powered on first. There's a yellow and black striped cable coming into the bottom of the box from the floor. A yellow cable leaves from the left side out to the foyer, and a teal cable leaves from the right side and up into the ceiling. So the yellow cable obviously goes to this box over here, and the other one goes, damn it, down this hallway. See, there it is there. Up around this doorway, and to this light. The teal wire leads up to a box with a single little spotlight. I guess the power box in the living room powers this on. Let's try opening this door. Read the manuscript page. Holy lightning strikes thrice. You are baptized in a great gunshot of it. The halo your skull makes against the night. There's little to do but welcome it. That swallow wing dark. Welcome what moves beneath your flesh. Greet the worms in your lungs. Here they are at home. Look to that distant star. That cold, coy wink and rejoice. A new you is risen. Emerge from your skin, then discard the husk. You will not recognize the thing you used to be. From the dirt and from the skies, we have made you whole. From your hands falls a soft summer rain. From your eyes a cleansing fire. Cherish your rewards and look back upon the path you created to paradise. An altar, a chapel, that sacred place where you confess the things you thought you were better than. Alright, well... Shit. Okay. So it's one of these two. This and this is probably a bomb. This one's close to 2, and I would be willing to guess that they are these two here and this one. Fuck! I guessed wrong. I'm not good at Minesweeper. It took me forever to do this earlier. I'm just gonna keep guessing until I get it. I don't care. What the fuck is that high-pitched noise? Oh, it's coming from outside. I was like, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? Fuck. Is this programmed like actual fucking Minesweeper? Because I swear to God, it's not. Great. Power went out. I don't know here. 2? Damn it. Alright, there's a hole. Can I look out the window? The shadows, they fucking scared the shit out of me. Oh, you fucking scared the shit out of me, Francine. Francine? Emily? The lightning was intense. That was upsettingly loud. And it's not even raining out. Yeah, I noticed that too. Some kind of electrical storm, maybe? Do you know what to do about the power outage? Hell, if we don't have any notes on what to do if the power's out. I suppose Cliff may be the person to ask about that. He works on electrical equipment, doesn't he? Cliff isn't talking to me. Shoot, that's so like him. In the meantime, I guess we have to figure out something. Cliff was kind of shitty when I said hi to him. You haven't noticed anything? Anything other than his usual attitude? No, I haven't. You know how cold he can be. I'm sure he's just being rude for rudeness' sake. This is worse than usual. It's really worrying me. Yikes, I'm sorry. But now that I think of it, he's been rude to me too. He hasn't been himself when he isn't talking to Gary. I guess I just chalked that up to him being a jerk. What are we gonna do? What's the plan for tonight? We need to get the power back on. If we can't, well, I suppose we can still enjoy the Perseids in the dark, right? Cliff was working on dinner in the kitchen, but now I suppose that won't be happening for a while. This place is really disturbing. It's an amazing place, but it's really worrying that the power's out. Oh gosh, this is a little creepy. Yeah, no kidding. That's a really, really creepy picture, wouldn't you agree? Well, it's probably... Yes! I knew it was in that top left corner. I got it! I got it, Daddy! I did it, Dad. Go in here. Hey, man, what you doing? Gary, hey. Holy, what is going on around here? It's creepy, right? Gary, do you know what's up with Cliff? Like, is he mad at me? Oh, man, is he acting like he's mad at you? Yes, even more than usual. Damn it, it's that bad? I don't remember him saying anything particularly shitty. What just happened to your shadow, and why do you look like the... Why does your shadow look like the guy from Mad Magazine? Come to think of it, though, I don't remember him saying anything about you for a while. Even when I brought you up. Shit. So do you think he's mad at me? I'm sorry, buddy. I'm very confident that he's mad at you. Is it just that it's been too long? Like, an absence makes the heart grow fonder type of deal, but for masculine rage? That's probably part of it. He keeps bringing up how you live in the big city, that you're too good for us. It was all he would talk about for a while, around the time he first started clinging to me constantly. Yikes. Sorry about that. It is what it is. I really missed him a lot. I hate to think that I made things worse. It's probably just acting out. I'll bring it up to him. You and I both know he wouldn't react well if I actually talked to him about it. This is gonna take some subterfuge. I can't promise it'll be done by the end of night, but I'll try to bring it up. Well, I wish we could just talk to him regular style. You and me both, but it'll be okay. Crap. Sorry, everything got weird right when you showed up. There he is! Oh no! Run! Run, little one! Oh, everyone's still alive down here. Hey, friends. I will hide. And that way, the killer can kill Cliff and Megan. So something I realized is every time you come in here, the door breaks a little bit. Is he down here? He's coming? There he is. There he blows. Hello? Spooky big nose man? I'll be honest, when he first showed up and the first time I recorded this, I thought it was Cliff. Alright, well, I'm going to leave this part here. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know down in the comments section below what you thought about this episode. And I'll see you in the next one. I really got to go to the bathroom. I would play for longer, but I really got to pee. So, I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye-bye.